Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the Handmade Beer Company, and it's a bottle of their Handmade Pale Ale coming in at 4.2% ABV. And straight away on the label, what I like about this beer is that it's got the malts and the hops on the side of the front label. You know, sometimes you like to look at these things and you have to go to the back of the label and you look in and you think, oh, what's this small print here, and then you finally find it. But with this, what I like about this, yeah, I'll show you again. There it all is: pale malt, crystal malt, amber malt, and then the hops are first gold. And is that Celia? 4.2% ABV. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. I like a pale ale. Looks like with the hops, first gold, it's going to be a traditional British pale ale rather than an American style hoppy one. It is bottle conditioned, so I am going to be careful getting all of this out, but it's created a very nice one finger white head. Beer in the glass. Nice looking pale ale, slightly cloudy, but I will say it's been on a journey from Carmarthen today down to Wales. It's been in my fridge half an hour, so it hadn't really had time to settle down, so the fault lays on my doorstep with this, why it's not clear. Carbonation rising up the glass nicely, there you go. And I'm going to dive into this amber golden coloured beer. Stick my nose in. Oh, big malty brew, this one. Wow. Loads of biscuit, loads of a certain spice, loads of bready, biscuity, nutty aroma. Slightly burnt toasted bread, I'd say. And a fruity hop. Ooh, this smells very, very good. I gotta dive in. Oh, that's good. Oh yes, that's good. That is really good. Ooh. Okay, the water first thing. Really soft water. Really drinkable. And what happens here is that you get a big bread basket of malt up front, freshly baked bread, a bit of nutty bread, like a mixed bread basket, if you like, from nutty bread to brown bread to white bread to baguette. It's kind of a really big bready, doughy brew up front, nutty. And then after that big flavour of the malt kind of dissipates slowly, it's an overlap then of the bitterness. The bitterness kind of creeps up and then it kind of goes boo! I'm here. And it's a nice bitterness. It's not a big, huge, kind of overwhelming, not kind of sessionable bitterness that you might find with some pale ales. A little bit of fruit in it as well. A bit of gooseberry straight away. But it's very good, it's very drinkable. it's roasty toasty as well in the middle part of this beer. The beer's held onto his head nicely as well. Look at that, all the way down the glass. That's nice. Look at that lacing. Nice stuff. Hint of lemon in the taste, but it really is, for me, it's that balance. This is a really kind of balanced beer. It's so balanced, it's finely balanced. It's like a ballerina kind of with her arms out twisting in the air. It's just completely balanced between the malts and the hops. That is a really good beer, and it's one of these things for me. When you get a good kind of, you can have a traditional pale ale, or I don't know, I think I'd go with traditional ale with this. I'd call it a traditional ale. When they get that style right, it's up there with the best styles in the world. It really is. It's just classic. It's just sessionable. I could sit and drink that all afternoon. Really enjoy that. It's the Handmade Beer Company's Handmade Pale Ale. I'm really impressed by that. First I've come across this brewery. I was contacted just last week. Would you like to try the beer? Of course, we'd love to try a new beer on this channel. And yeah, really impressed with the design, the labelling, down to the beer. Now, I know it does say on the bottle it's bottle conditioned, and you're not to throw the yeast, or you're not supposed to throw the yeast in the glass. But I want to show, if you come across this beer review by accident, I want to show you guys what a bottle conditioned beer looks like. And I suppose it looks exactly the same as it did from the journey. What's happened here is the yeast has been thrown around in the back of a lorry in the bottle, and it's all shook up and it's not had time to settle. That's with the kind of the haze here that's going on. So it's a very fine yeast. There's no lumps and bumps and chunks in here. So my final thought on a rating then for this Handmade Pale Ale. From that soft water to the kind of lemony, nutty, fruity middle, to that bread basket beginning of the taste, to that bitter finish, this beer all day long for me gets an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 beer for me, Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.